Okay, guys, I am so sorry. The video that I just posted is freaking blank with no words in it. Holy crap. So, excuse me. I am so sorry. My bad. That's that brain fart that we get sometimes. You know, if you have a chronic illness where your cognitive skills are messed up, or you have these moments of ugh, blankness sometimes. Yeah, okay. So I'm hoping that everybody can see my emoji now. Hoping that people can hear me. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So let's get started again. I have to go through this again. Well, if you guys before I even get started, if you guys have any questions about this topic or whatever, if you're a disabled person with a question, if you can understand where I'm coming from when it comes to this matter, then that's great. I would love to hear from you. If you are a family member, caregiver, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, pet of a person that happens to be disabled as well, and they're going through the same thing or almost the same thing I'm about to go into, please feel free to leave a comment and I will get back to you. May not be immediately because sometimes my body can become very disrespectful. Even though my heart and my spirit is alive and well, my body can go a different direction. So as soon as I see it, I will get back to you guys. Okay. So let's get started. I did this because there were two instances where my disability was questioned. One was when I was at the doctor's office. I was sitting there, the waiting room, waiting for my CAT scan to get performed. You know, I'm waiting. You know, as we all know, doctors' offices can be kind of boring. So I was on my phone, just, going through emails and things like that. And this lady came up to me. Now, mind you, I am an ambulatory wheelchair user. That means I use the wheelchair if I'm at a place where I know I'm going to be walking past 10 feet. Anything past 10 feet on my own is excruciating pain in my legs, my back, my hips and everything. I cannot stand up for long periods of time as well. So the wheelchair comes in handy when I cannot because the pain is horrible. So that's why I use it. Now I am able to walk around my house. I am able to, shower myself or, things like that. But I'm unable to walk alone without assistance for more than 10 feet without pain. And that's why I was keyword prescribed the wheelchair. Wasn't handed to me. I did not go buy it myself, which nothing wrong with that because a lot of us disabled people are unable to get insurances to cover it. And sometimes we don't, it's very high as far as insurance. And sometimes our jobs do not have that um, capability of offering insurance. So sometimes we do have to buy our assistive devices. And as we all know, wheelchairs being that if they are manual or um, if they are electric, can be a crap load of money. So let's get to this. I was sitting in the waiting room, the doctor's office, just waiting. This lady comes and sits in the chair next to me, next to my chair, my wheelchair. And I'm listening to something, some music, and I'm like tapping my foot on the placement where I put my feet down, my wheelchair. And she says, openly, with no hesitation, why are you in a wheelchair? Because I see your feet moving. You hear that? Feet moving. I'm like, okay, well, you really want to know? She said, oh, yes, because I am confused. So I bet you are. I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to go off on her because that's just not me. But I do have a way of being sarcastically, how you say it, a sarcastic butthole at times, in a way to where I am telling you off without telling you off. And this is how I did it. So I said, okay. It was nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for even coming over here and having the courage to come and sit down and ask me. So this is what happened. One day, I think it was maybe 2.5 years ago, I decided I had this really awesome outfit on, and the shoes were like, oh, the shoes were banging. I mean, they were freaking awesome. So guess what I did? Said, hey, I'm a cute girl. This outfit's banging. The shoes are top freaking notch. And I said, wait a minute. All this cuteness can't be walking. You just can't be walking all like that. It's too much cute to be walking. So guess what I did? I went to a medical supply store who has wheelchairs. Oh my gosh. Perfect answer to my problem. So I walked in, and there's an array of different wheelchairs, different brands, different styles, different colors. And I said, hey, check this out. The manual was, well, don't really want to wheel myself. I'm just lazy like that. I didn't want to use my pretty little hands to wheel my little self. So I want to be able to not walk, but not be able to do it myself. So I went further down the line, and they had some little scooters. They had the, ones that look like mopeds. I'm like, no, that's not my style. As you know, I'm just a really cute person. So I said, no. So I saw the motorized ones, the captain's chairs. The captain's chairs are just like a car, like a seat in the car where there's no, it doesn't look like a moped. It doesn't look like anything like, it's just a basic seat with wheels, and it just, push a little button or a joystick and you just go. I saw the one I wanted. I said, hey, that will match every outfit I have in my closet. So maybe I'll look even cuter. I don't have to wheel myself. I don't have to do any work. I can just push this little joystick and I don't have to walk at all because I'm just too cute to be walking. So what I did, I got my doctor on the phone and I said, hey, doc, guess what? I'm in the wheelchair store and I saw a motorized wheelchair that matches my outfits perfectly. Are you able to hook a sister up? He said, why not? That's what I do. So guess what? What I'm going to do, young ladies, I'm going to get on the phone with Medicare and say, hey, Miss Heather likes this wheelchair because she's just too cute to walk. This motorized wheelchair, I know it's going to set you back a few dollars, 10,000, but she's just too cute to walk. So she's just going to go ahead and just get this wheelchair real quick. So can you, Medicare, state, federally funded, can you hook my patient up with that wheelchair because she's just so bomb in it? You know what Medicare said, lady? They said, yeah, sure. We're going to go ahead and front these $10,000 so she can go ahead and ride cute. She don't have to walk. She's too cute to do that. So we're going to go ahead and front these $10,000 just so she can be cute. Wasn't that nice? So, moral of the story is, I said, lady, I'm too cute to walk. Too cute to roll myself. Medicare said, yeah, all right, we agree. A doctor said, hey, yeah, let's go ahead and write this prescription out. She just is. And ta-da, I have my wheelchair. Now, people, you can imagine the look on this lady's face, the snickers and giggles in the entire waiting room. We didn't expect that, did it? And all the time I'm explaining this to this lady, I had a smile on my face. Why? Because what she said or asked me did not affect me. She looked stupid, not me. She politely got up, looked back at me one more time because she just could not believe I said that. Just like I could not believe that you asked me that, lady. You asked me that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You really think I'm going to sit there and just, oh my gosh, she said something so rude, let me cry. No, baby. No. I'm going to let you know. Man, that was the first instance. Second one, I was on the phone with a friend last night. We haven't talked in like maybe a year or so. It's been busy producing music and all that crap. So decided to hit me up last night. So I said, hey, what's up? He's like, how you doing? I'm good. How's your health? It's on and off. It's there and it's not. And it is what it is. He says, anything else going on with you? I said, yeah, I'm in a wheelchair. I am a ambulatory wheelchair user now. I'm disabled. He said, no, you're not. I said, what you mean? He said, you're not disabled. How do you, I mean, why do you say that? Dude says, did I see disabled people as people that can't do nothing for themselves? Hmm. Really? Hmm. As puzzled as I was, I had to ask him again. I said, what did you say about disabled people again? He says, a disabled person, in my opinion, is a person that can do nothing for themselves. And where did you get that from? That's not true. I said, there's a lot of disabled people. They can do plenty of things themselves. Where do you get that from? So basically, your definition of disabled is a person that's a vegetable. Can't talk, can't walk, can't feed themselves, can't bathe, can't do anything, can't wash a dish, can't cook an egg, can't do anything. Just lay there, right? Is that your view of what a disabled person is? He said, no, that's not what I'm saying. I said, you just said a person that can't do anything for themselves. That is not a definition of a disabled person, sir. You're my friend. I love you to death. But come on, man. Let me educate you for a second. I am disabled. You know what that means? That means I am limited on the things that other people may have the ability to do. Hence the word disabled. I may be an ambulatory wheelchair user. I may not be able to walk past 10 feet on my own without pain. I may not be able to stand on my own for long periods of time without pain, but I can brush my teeth. I can shower. I can cook a little something for myself if I have the health to do so. I can walk around the house if need be. I am able to dress myself, put on my own shoes. I can open doors. I can walk around the grocery store for a short period of time if I'm just running in and out. I'm able to do that. But I am disabled because I lack in the ability to do some things that most people can. Doesn't make me a vegetable, and it doesn't make me less human than you. He couldn't say anything. Phone got quiet. You can hear a pin drop. So I guess he understands. If you're trying to say that you don't think I'm disabled because you don't see me, you don't see the chair and you don't see anything else, you just see me, then okay, I can understand that. Then you may have should have rephrased it differently, but just to sit there and say that disabled people are people that can't do nothing for themselves, same mindset that a lot of society has about disabled people. We can't date. We can't do anything. We can't travel. We can't look good. We can't dress. We are always disabled, always freaking sad, always depressed, never have a smile on our face. We just sit around with the woe is me attitude. No. Disability is a human condition, meaning humans can get it. It can happen to humans. It can even happen to animals. Did we ask to be disabled? No. We were ableist just like you. But something unfortunate happens and now we don't have all the abilities we used to. Meaning that just like I or any other disabled person out there can become that way, so can you. You are not immune or exempt from it, just like I or any other person that became disabled are. We weren't exempt or immune. Mine happened to be autoimmune, meaning that my body decided to attack itself. Yeah, I didn't put it on myself. Like a paraplegic or a person that gets in a bad car accident. They didn't ask to be in the car accident. It happens. They didn't ask to be hurt or injured in a way they need a wheelchair, cane, or walker. They didn't ask for that. It's just something that unfortunate happened. I'm sorry, something that unfortunately happened. Excuse me. But yes, that's what happened, sir. That's what happened. I think the world in itself are too conditioned by what someone should look like, be like, act like. It's all in movies, shows, commercials, where you see people, actors that are not disabled playing a disabled part. You think that's fair to people that are? No. You see commercials where you have these beautiful women that are 10, or these men that are buffed, and you think every man and every woman should look like that. Well, I'm sorry, sweetie. But if that was the case, God himself would have made every human being look the same shape, the same, have the same color skin, the same type of hair and personality. If he wanted everyone to look the same, he would have made each human being the exact same replica. And I think people in society need to really learn that. We are not meant to be the same. We are not meant to act the same, and we are not meant to look the same. You have to embrace differences, not tear it down because you don't understand it. It's not your place to do that. I get it every day. I get the, you're a big girl. Yes, I am. Your point. Why you can eat better. Guess what? I do. I have. This is genetic. I'm not fat because I ate fried chicken and fries all the freaking time. I'm not big because I sat there and cleared out the whole buffet by myself. No, I am a big girl because I'm genetically that way. Because guess what? Women on my dad's side of the family are plus size women. My dad happens to be a plus size guy. On my mom's side, there's some aunts, and my grandmother was a plus size woman. What that make that she ate fried chicken too? She ate all that good Southern cooking? No. That's the same way with disability. We didn't ask for this. It just happened. There are people born disabled. There are kids out there born with autism, born with defects, born that way. What are we supposed to just tell them they're wrong for that? Or should we treat them like human beings? We are no different. And I think we should act accordingly. We're not asking for people to praise us. No, we just want people to see us as human beings. And that is exactly what we are, human beings. Not things, not pity parties, not sympathy junkies. We take pictures in wheelchairs because we are in one, duh. We talk about our illnesses, even the rare ones. Why? Because they're rare. And maybe we want to spread awareness to everyone else so they won't have to go through what we did. If they are more educated on it, maybe they could do something about it. So stop it. My goodness. Guys, look, man. I am perfectly fine with who I am. I made amends with my disabilities. I've made amends with my wheelchair. I love my wheelchair. That's my baby. That's a part of who I am. And if you can't accept that, then you could walk away. It doesn't bother me that you don't like me. Who cares? I'm not going to live just so you can like me. I don't live off of people's perceived thoughts of me or how they feel about me. Then I wouldn't be able to live. If a lot of my disabled family out there feel the need to get acceptance from everybody, I'm sorry, sweeties. It's just not going to happen that way. You have to learn how to accept yourself, your disabled self. And the minute you figure out that you are more beautiful, you are more powered than people say you are, then you are going to be in that perceived depression bubble that society places us in. You don't have to feel that way anymore. You don't have to go do that anymore. You don't have to get likes from people. It doesn't matter if they like you. It doesn't matter if they won't date you because you're disabled. Oh, well, goodbye. Goodbye. The minute you cave into their insecurities, the more insecure you become. It's not worth it. There's so much life ahead of you. Each day is a blessing. Each day is precious, and you have to treat it that way. Not everybody on earth is guaranteed a full life. What you do with your life from now on depends on you. It doesn't depend on the likes you get on Facebook, on Instagram. It don't even matter how many people watch your YouTube channel. Because guess what? When you're done broadcasting, you have to face life. It's there. You can't run away from life. You're living it. It's how you live it that makes the biggest difference. I never let anyone, being friends or family, make me feel bad about me. You can say what you want. It doesn't affect me. Why? Because I know who I am. I want you guys to have the same mentality, my disabled family. Same thing. Don't worry about it. Oh, well. Let them be ignorant. Go ahead. Come back at them with some good sarcastic remarks. Tell them, like I told that lady, I got a wheelchair because I look cute in it. Medicare agreed. That's why they fronted $10,000 for me to get one. See how they react. They want you to cry. They want you to feel ashamed. They want you to run. They want you to curse them out. They want you to because they're miserable people. Don't give it to them. Just say what you have to say and go about your day. There you go. And on that note, I'm going to leave it with this. Say what you want about me or any disabled person out there. But just like I became that way, just like they became that way, just like we became that way, guess what, ableists? You can become that way as well. Because I said before, and I will say it again, it's a human condition. It happens. And there's nothing you can do to prevent it if it does. The only thing you can do is to move forward, accept what it is, and live your life for you, not for people. For people, you're going to always be sad, and you're going to always be insecure about yourself if you allow people to come into your life thinking that you live for their acceptance, and you don't have to. And on that note, I'm going to leave you with this. Love you guys very, very much. Feel free to subscribe if you want. You can share this video if you want. You can stick around and listen to the whole thing if you want. If you listen to 1 minute, satisfied me enough. That means you cared enough to even click. So on that note, thank you guys. And please forgive me for that previous broadcast. That was some mess. Woo! I know what to do now, and I will not do that again. So thank you guys. I may come back soon. I may not. Depends on how I feel. And on that note, thank you guys. Have a good weekend. Be safe. And for my wheelchair people out there, keep rolling, sitting on high, and looking good while you're doing it. Have a good weekend.